Hello, brothers and sisters. Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down. I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty, under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very, very, very important. You know, yada, 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 if you've been watching my videos, my fucking videos, my fucked up videos, right? My fucked up videos, right? What are you trying to curse? You trying to curse? But, people is like tripping on this motherfucking YouTube, okay? But the topic for today, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you don't know who I am, ask questions. Don't type, and don't talk. Just start talking to me. Get a chance to know me. We already know this. You know, I got haters. I love haters. I love haters, man. They don't know my method to my madness. They don't know that when I curse and I say fuck shit around my daughters, they hear those words as different words. They don't understand what it really means. Okay? They don't understand how I educate and how I manipulate for the greater good. Okay? Just safe to keep my ass safe. People manipulate things all the time. But let's get on with the subject for today. Today's subject will be about what to do with people who are not great listeners. Okay? In general, most people are not good listeners, especially those people who are not educated. 9 times out of 10, when you're talking really quickly, and if you're a parent, you know this is a fact with children, right? They don't really listen. So what you have to do, yes, what do you want? I'm making a beef patty. Okay.
I'm making a beef patty.
Yeah, look at this shit. This shit is nice. This is from New York. I've been there. I've been in New York. I lived in New York, Brooklyn, New York, always since I was 17. And this is very tasty. Okay. What?
I love this outfit.
You do? Okay. Let me see. I gotta get ready to get it out of there because the timer's about to go off. But anyway, when you have children who don't like to pay attention, or basically they just get dulled or bored, okay, you gotta change your alto in your voice. You gotta use different strategies so you can get your message somehow. You know, like children. Yeah, very good, very good. Like children, like women and children go hand in hand because they're the ones who don't listen as much. So when you got a man who's an alpha or even someone who's simple, okay, there's certain warnings that has to be said, certain disciplines that need to be said. You got to learn that if they are a great listener or not early on. You got to know that early. And you can take advantage of this stupidity or this disobedience because that's what I do. Like if you're a parent and you know that you just told your child not to do something, right? You have to go another way about it because maybe they have ADHD. They maybe have attention deficit syndrome. Okay, they may not be able to pay attention because they got shit on their mind. But once you start talking about something they like, okay, you start talking about something they like, then their eyes open. Then you know they don't have ADHD anymore because you're talking about something that they like. All right, so you got to start psychology to pull that what they like that you can take away from them if they don't follow your instructions. It's catch-22. You do that with everybody. You know, there's people who just can't pay attention to listen. And you're going to have to use collateral damage or some sort of incentive to give them so it can help them to listen. Because when you don't give them some kind of reason, they're going to walk all over you. They're going to keep not listening. And that's how you learn. And that's how you know what to do with people, women in general, and children. If you're a man, you know what I'm talking about. Now, when it comes down to, like, if you're an interview and you interviewing people and stuff like that, you should automatically know that nobody talks over the boss. If the boss is talking about something long-winded, okay, then it's not going to be heard because his voice might be monotone. If you don't have no charisma or animation like I do or something like that, then it's not going to be heard because most people who don't have animation are not usually heard. If they're just talking at you instead of talking to you, it'll be very hard to hear. But the moral of what I'm saying to you is that you should already know that children and women don't listen the most in society. They have been bred, okay, and raised up by mostly single mothers. So this disease of not paying attention can cause them problems, okay? And as I said before, I talk about mostly psychological stuff, esoteric knowledge. I even do some little stuff on the side. I talk about multitudes of things. I don't like talking about one thing in particular. But what if it seems like I'm talking about and you want me to talk about something, ask me a question and I'll do that, okay? So I already told you how to handle people who have an attention deficit syndrome, okay? Their attention is very low because most people's attention doesn't go past 5 minutes, okay? Or even less than that, depending on your alto of your voice. Is your voice monotone? Is it like very calculating, very quickly? Because I know that when I listen to Ben Sharpo, I can relate to things he's saying, and he talks in burst. And when you talk in burst, that's the best way to talk. Talk in burst. Make sure it's precise and clear. There are those people who are long-winded you shouldn't listen to because they're not very educated. They lag on, okay? They drag it out, okay? Don't drag it out. Just get to the point. If you say don't do this or I'm gonna do that, then they have heard you, and you gotta let them do it so you can understand not to do it anymore. But that doesn't make you a narcissist or a psychopath because you're telling people what's gonna happen to them in advance, like Dr. Mr. Rayming Rennington. Huh? What you say?
Are you cooking it? Are you cooking this right now?
Yeah. Every time you cough, you say COVID. Because I told you all those fucking shit that shit don't exist. You hear that shit on the news and then people be jumping with their heads cut off. As soon as something said on the news, oh, it's real. Just like the Bible and shit. That shit ain't real. The only time it's real, like, if it's the plague and shit, and it actually did happen, keep your ass away from people then. Stay your ass home. Stay your asses home. Okay? But a lot of people don't want to stay home. So that's how come they become uneducated. Watch out, y'all. Alright, let me see. This is my beef pie. My beef pie. Gotta cut it open to make sure it's done. But other than that, I hope you learned something in this video. This is like less than 10 minutes. I try my best to keep it simple. And you all have a nice day. I'm gonna get me my beef patty. Pie. I call it beef patty pie. Motherfuckers. Get the hell out of here. Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. This is your friendly neighborhood Schizoologist, the only and the realest alpha on the internet right now, because millennials don't like me. I know I got a handful of millennials who trying to defame my character, and they don't understand that if you defame someone's character, your video can be pulled down. They don't know it, though. If I like it and I want the video to be up, it'll be up. But if you defame my character and you got a whole bunch of followers and you're the ultra beta male, you know, you will be pulled down, especially if you defame my character. But other than that, that's another video for another day. You have a nice day. Learn how to control people who don't really know how to listen and give them an incentive to listen. Because if you don't give them nothing, they'll walk right all over you. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.